welcome you all in the osmosis presentation. This video is to understand briefly about the topic nutrition, which is of chapter number 6, the life process in our NCERT book. So let's begin. What is nutrition, or what do you mean by nutrition? The simple answer is the uptake of nutrients or the food materials by the organisms to fulfill their energy requirements to do daily activities. For example, humans eat food to get energy to do various life processes. Similarly, the plants do photosynthesis to fulfill their energy requirement to do various life processes. Now, let us understand the modes of nutrition. Modes of nutrition means methods of obtaining food by organisms. There are basically two methods: autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. The definition of the autotrophic nutrition is the nutrition in which organisms prepare their food from inorganic matters. Examples are plants and some bacteria. Inorganic matter means the matters which are not present in the living organisms. They are present outside the living organisms. For example, water, sunlight, air, and some chemicals. We know that the plants make their food by the process of photosynthesis using the sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. Autotrophic nutrition is also again divided into two types: photoautotrophs, chemoautotrophs. Photoautotrophs means the organisms which prepare their food using sunlight, and chemoautotrophs means the organisms which prepare their food using chemicals. Here are some differences between photoautotrophs and chemoautotrophs. Photoautotrophs are the organisms that capture protons in order to acquire energy, whereas the chemoautotrophs are the organisms which obtain their energy by oxidizing electron donor. Energy sources is mainly sunlight in phototrophs. In chemotrophs, energy sources is the oxidizing energy of chemical compounds. The example of photoautotrophs are the green plants. They do the photosynthesis to prepare their food. And the examples of chemoautotrophs are some bacteria. They use chemical like sulfur, phosphorus to prepare their food. Now let us understand the process of photosynthesis. It is a process in which plants prepare their food with the help of carbon dioxide, water, in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Hence, the result of the photosynthesis is sugar molecules and oxygen molecules. Sugar molecule is used by the plants for the various activity performed by the plants, and the oxygen is released to the atmosphere to balance the atmospheric gases. Here, all the matters from which the plant is preparing food are inorganic. For example, sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, all are inorganic matters. We know that the plants have the special cell organelles known as plastid. Plastids are of three types: leucoplast, chloroplast, and chromoplast. Among these, chloroplast is used for the photosynthesis. Here is the structure of chloroplast. The basic structural unit of the chloroplast is thylakoid, which is coin-like structure. The group of thylakoid makes a granum, and the group of granum makes a chloroplast. And a group of chloroplasts make the plastid. The actual photosynthetic site is thylakoid, where the photosynthesis process or the chemical process of the photosynthesis takes place. In the thylakoid, water and carbon dioxide combines together using the energy of sunlight and produces glucose, that means the sugar and oxygen molecule. To understand the chemical reaction, let us see the chemical equation of the photosynthesis. As you can see, the photosynthesis is a redox process in which the reduction is taking place of carbon dioxide to glucose molecule, and the oxidation is taking place of water to oxygen molecule. Another reaction is the reaction of respiration process, that is opposite to the photosynthesis. This is the end of the autotrophic nutrition. In the next video we will see the heterotrophic nutrition, the nutrition in which organisms get their food from organic matters. Till then, bye bye.